Good morning, Seven Lakes. Please stand for the pledges. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. As we begin another school day, let us take a moment to silently think about our day, our activities, and what we hope to accomplish.
Romeo and Juliet is based upon two kids who fall in love in Verona, Italy in the 16th century.
One of them is from the family of Montague and the other from the family of Capulet. And basically, when Romeo is moping over his crush at the time, Rosalind, his buddies decide to cheer him up and take him to a party where he meets Juliet, not knowing that she's a Capulet.
Pretty much Juliet is supposed to marry Paris because that's her planned marriage by her parents, but she ends up falling in love with Montague, which is, completely against her parents' rules.
The families really hate each other, but in the end, Romeo and Juliet don't care.
What follows is the tale of betrayal, heartbreak, and stabbing, courtesy of William Shakespeare.
The most difficult thing for me getting into character with Juliet is obviously memorizing all the lines, but especially playing that innocence part, because Juliet's young and she doesn't really know the world, but portraying that innocence that she has.
The hardest part of getting into character was learning all the Shakespearean English in the script, because unlike most plays where you can sort of twist around the lines and change a few things here and there, you can't do that with Shakespeare because of the specific iambic pentameter that he uses. And if you get one word wrong and make it, like a more modern version of that word, you're going to mess up, and a lot of Shakespeare aficionados will pick up on that and will notice, and it'll sound really out of place. So learning all those lines, exactly the way they're written, has by far been the toughest part.
Or the challenges I've had, at least, are the language, because back then English is different than it is today, and trying to get around that, and also trying to act like your character while using this language. It's like trying to learn another language.
What's really unique about this show is that it's the first show written by Shakespeare that we've done here at Studio 7.
We've never really done a period piece this far back in time.
It's a simplistic set, so one big set, and all the scene changes come to it. So the 18 feet tall walls are throughout the pack or throughout the stage, and it's textured with styrofoam. And so basically, instead of all these other big pieces coming on to represent a different location, it's one big location.
Okay, I think people should come to see the show because it's, it has an amazing set, it has amazing actors, and I think the story will really move you, and it will really, inspire you.
It is something that you can bring a date to, you can bring your kids, you can bring friends, family, and it really is. Theater just brings, I feel, the whole family together, and not to mention just such a classic show.
There's a lot of love in it, so if you're into that, go for it.
Everyone knows the tale of Romeo and Juliet, so even though the entire play is done in Old English, you're not going to have that hard of a time understanding exactly what's going on in the show. Not to mention, the set and the tech on display is pretty fantastic. Romeo and Juliet can be seen on October 6th, 7th, and 8th at 7 o'clock p.m., except for the matinee show on Saturday in the PAC.
Here at Seven Lakes, we offer a wide variety of sports for anyone who is willing to put in the work and dedication. Whether you're an athlete or just a fan, here's this year's sports calendar.
Here at Seven Lakes, many students look forward to the opportunity of having their own parking spot. In order to purchase a parking spot, you must have a valid driver's license, proof of insurance, the parking agreement form, mandatory consent to drug testing form, and the parking privileges form filled out. Senior reserve parking is $95 and general parking for juniors and seniors is $45. You can turn in all the requirements and money in the 11th grade AP office located in room 1655. Parking here in Seven Lakes is not a right, but a special privilege that should be respected and treated with maturity. Like with any special opportunity, there are rules that should be followed and respected. Here are some of the rules that you should follow and violations that could occur.
Surprise!
Hey man, I have parking ticket. Can I copy yours?
I mean, I don't think that's allowed, but yeah, I'll do it.
Alright, thanks man.
Yeah, no problem, man.
What did you just say?
To find out more information about parking rules and regulations, go to the Seven Lakes website.
To me, band is family. We are a team of over 200 people working together to put on a performance that we are very passionate about. Band also enables us to positively inspire and influence each other to push ourselves and strive for excellence.
To me, band is a place where people of all different kinds of backgrounds can join together and really come together and build a product that is something that we can be proud of. In band, we get a lot of opportunities like going on really cool trips. Last year we went to Chicago, that was really cool. The full orchestra, which band is a part of, went to San Antonio for the Texas Music Educators Association conference, which is a pretty big deal. So band has really affected me because of all the people in it and how we all come together and pursue and achieve really great things.
Band is like a safe haven for me because I can be stress-free over there and get away from all the crazy stuff that happens at school. It's nice to have a place where you can go and feel at peace. What I enjoy most about being on Drumline is the people and the amount of time I get to spend with them. And we have a game that, even though it doesn't last 7 hours, we're definitely with each other for 7 hours, from eating to rehearsing to being on the bus. And just that time together to really get to know each other and the connection that we make with one another is crazy.
Spartan Halftime, presented by the Seven Lakes Marching Band and the Seven Lakes Sapphires.
So in the general population, the drum major is usually seen as the person who conducts and gives time to the band. They're on the podium, they're standing on there, you know, it's pretty cool. And you get to see everyone and you get to have the crowd look at you. But the drum major does a lot more than that. I would say conducting is probably only 5% of the job. The rest of the job includes like logistical stuff, like printing music, making sure rehearsals going well, keeping the energy up in the band, and helping the directors with whatever they need in rehearsals and throughout the school year.
So we have two shows we perform during marching season. The first is the halftime show, which we do with the Sapphires. Now this is the show that most of the student body's probably going to be seeing a lot more of. The other show is our competition show, which we spend the majority of our rehearsals practicing for. It's generally more complicated than the halftime show just because it has props and difficult drill, difficult music, and just generally more moving parts. And it's really interesting because every year the directors design a brand new show for us, normally with a specific theme. This year our show is entitled The Art of Music, and it kind of deals with like the profound connection between music and human emotions.
As we transition into concert season, we split into 5 different bands, the top being Wind Symphony. And at the end of first semester, we have a holiday concert that kind of transitions us into playing concert music. And all through second semester, we focus on a bunch of different pieces. We get new ones every few months, and we have UIL concerts and a spring concert, and it's a lot of fun.
The difference between full orchestra and regular band is that full orchestra is a combination of the top orchestra and the top band, and together we get to perform really fun and sometimes more challenging music, but the extra time and extra rehearsals put in is definitely worth it because it's such a different experience that you can't have in just band or just orchestra.
Band has affected me these 4 years, and I just hope that this year we can continue the legacy of being a really strong band program and leaving something behind as seniors to the band members to come.
This year, since I'm a senior, I hope to really enjoy my last year in both marching band and concert band. I hope I can work as hard as possible and really inspire myself and my teammates to do the best we can.
My goals for this season are to have an incredible last marching and concert season. I hope we can end it with every member in band feeling proud and accomplished of their contribution to our band program. Also, I hope to continue improving myself and making lasting memories.
Well, our drumline instructor always tells us that state or competitions are not really goals. To get better, you have to set individual goals every single day. Like today, our goal was to better some of the movements in our show, and for tomorrow's goal, well, we'll see what that is tomorrow.